There's a function called Fix on the Husqvarna Viking Designer Brilliance 80. And people always ask me, well, what does it fix? Or what does it do? And why is this light on? So I'm going to explain how to use it. And I will confess, it did take me a little bit of focusing on how it worked to actually wrap my brain about when to use it and where I don't need to use it. But when you start off, if you notice that when you step on the foot control, that the machine takes a couple stitches all in one place. And did you actually see that light go away? So Fix is the name for those locking stitches that happen at the beginning. And the reason that light was on was because the last time I stitched, I touched the thread cutter. When you touch the thread cutter and it cuts the thread, that bobbin thread is very short. So part of the fix coming on is to make sure there's a few extra stitches just to make sure that that bobbin thread gets coming back up. It gets caught in that first stitch, no problem, and we are not just stitching without thread for the first couple stitches. So it gets it all back together. So next, you can actually touch this and use it two different ways. So you can touch it while you're sewing and get one result, and you can touch it while you're stopped like now and get a different result. So I'm going to show you both, and then I'm going to show you with a decorative stitch what it actually does. All right, so right now I'm just sewing forward, nothing crazy, and I'm going to just stop and touch it. So you'll see the light will come back on and nothing happens. When you step on your foot control, you're going to notice that it will then activate the lock, and then it keeps sewing. Did you notice the light was on, and then after it locked, it turned off? So it doesn't stop, but if you wanted to lock while at the end of your stitch, but you don't want to have to back up, which is Fix is another alternate option for the reverse button, which actually sends you backwards. So if you just need those locking stitches kind of all in the same hole, that's what Fix will do. So now let's do it while we're sewing. So as I reach up, I'm sewing and touch Fix, the locking, and I'm going to hold my foot on the foot control, and the machine stops. My foot is actually still on the foot control. Did you hear my foot come off of it? So it stops it. So Fix is on, so it will start again with the lock and then continue, push it, locks it, like 3-4 stitches, and then it's done. Then you could say touch the thread cutter and then take it out. So let me show you what it looks like if we were on a decorative stitch. So let's go over to our decorative stitch menu, and I'll just pick stitch from the E menu, stitch number 4. So let's say I'm sewing along. I had the Fix, I used my thread cutter, so you saw the light was on, so it started with locking stitches. So that means the front of this stitch is locked as we get started. So let's just say I'm going on. I'm going to push it while I'm stitching. That means it's going to just immediately stop and lock. I touched it while I was sewing, and so that way it actually stopped. Well, how perfect was that? I couldn't have planned that. It actually stopped where I touched it, which was right in the middle of the flower. All right, so I'm not done with that stitch, but it locks when you want it. It's on demand. Now, let's say you wanted to lock at the end of a pattern. Now, here is what you will, little bit of other trick. So if you want the Fix and for the lock and a cut, but at the end of a pattern, touch the scissor button while you're sewing and it will finish the pattern, lock it, and cut it. So it's going to do it all at once. So that is actually what you're looking for usually when you're doing your decorative stitches. So Fix and the thread cutter, when you learn how to use both of these at the right time, you'll be able to get the results that you're looking for. Now, we do have our Husqvarna Viking Stitching Cosmos online course where we do so much with decorative stitches. You know these buttons inside and out. So check out the links below this YouTube video to find out more on how to really expand your knowledge of this machine.